A few months ago, I uploaded a video titled Tips for Early Rising and Quality Sleep, which revealed that many people struggle with this issue. The good news is that the insights I shared have helped a lot of viewers. However, based on some of the comments, I've realized that there are additional factors that make falling asleep difficult. Of course, I've tried my best to respond to these comments with well-researched and experience-based answers, but there's still one major issue we often overlook: our inability to quiet the mind before sleep. I'm sure you've experienced this before you lay your head on the pillow, ready for a good night's sleep, but your brain suddenly starts replaying the events of the day, past memories, and every possible future scenario, keeping you wide awake. But why does this happen? And is there a way to fix it? When our mind holds us hostage. If you have trouble falling asleep, one of the biggest reasons could be that your mind is stuck in an endless loop of repetitive thoughts. In psychology, this is known as rumination, the tendency to overthink past events, dwell on mistakes, and generate unnecessary worries about the future. While this process can sometimes help us make sense of things, more often than not, it increases stress and harms us. Constant overthinking raises cortisol levels, triggering the body's stress response. When this hormone surges at night, it disrupts our sleep cycle by blocking melatonin production. As a result, not only do we struggle to fall asleep, but our overall sleep quality also suffers. In short, this never-ending mental loop both heightens stress levels and prevents us from truly resting. This is a serious problem. Chronic stress not only contributes to various health issues, but can also increase the risk of early death. Deep sleep is the stage where both our body and mind get the most rest. If you don't get enough deep sleep, no matter how many hours you've spent in bed, you'll wake up feeling exhausted, as if you never slept at all. Why can't our brain rest during the day? Throughout the day, we're constantly occupied work, social media, and demands from those around us keep our minds engaged, leaving little room for true rest. But when night falls and we close our eyes, our mind finally gets a moment of freedom, and all the suppressed thoughts from the day come rushing in. This issue is more common in people with mental health challenges, but it's something anyone can experience. In fact, research shows that it's not just about daily stress. Even if we have a relatively peaceful day, our mind can still enter this cycle when it's time to sleep. The mental effects of overthinking. Everyone experiences overthinking in different ways. Some people relive past events over and over, while others watch a constant stream of scenarios play out in their minds. For some, thoughts race by so quickly that it feels like there's a voice inside their head that never stops talking. This process can even lead to heart palpitations, sweating, or shortness of breath. Common causes of excessive thinking include job loss, financial struggles, or major life changes. However, these symptoms can also be linked to serious mental health conditions such as anxiety, panic disorder, obsessive-compulsive disorder, or post-traumatic stress disorder. If overthinking is negatively impacting your daily life, it might be more beneficial to seek professional help rather than relying on a simple YouTube video. Now, let's explore ways to quiet the mind and achieve deep, restful sleep. There are several practical techniques you can try. 1. Journaling. Leave your thoughts on paper. Before going to bed, set aside 5 to 10 minutes to write down the thoughts that are worrying you. This allows your brain to process them before sleep, rather than during. For example, if you're constantly thinking, "What will I do in tomorrow's meeting?" you can write it down and brainstorm solutions. This method helps regain control over your thoughts. 2. Meditation and breathing exercises. Calm the mind. Meditation is an excellent way to clear and relax the mind. You can try a simple breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly over 8 seconds. This technique helps relax the body and reduce stress levels. I know that many people are skeptical about meditation and breathing exercises, but don't underestimate their effectiveness. Try them and see for yourself. If any of you already practice meditation or breathing techniques, please share your experiences in the comments so others can benefit too. 3. Cognitive shuffle. Pick a word. Another technique you can try is called cognitive shuffle. This method aims to take control of your brain's tendency to jump from one thought to another, which keeps you awake. The rules are simple. Pick any random word, let's say potato. Visualize this word in your mind for 5 seconds. Then break the word down into its letters and think of a new word that starts with each letter. Just like the example you see on the screen, visualize each new word for 5 seconds as well. This way, your brain doesn't have time to dwell on negative events from the day, making it easier to fall asleep. The average person takes around 14 minutes to fall asleep, and this technique can help make that time more comfortable and stress-free. These are the most effective methods I've come across for falling asleep faster. However, they are not enough on their own. If you haven't yet watched my previous video, I highly recommend it. In that video, I shared additional techniques on digital detoxing, proper nutrition, ideal sleep schedules, and easier wake-ups. I won't repeat them here to keep this video concise. Also pay attention to your circadian rhythm. This internal body clock regulates your sleep-wake cycle. Exposure to daylight helps balance melatonin production, while artificial light and screens at night disrupt this cycle. Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, getting morning sunlight, and limiting screen time before bed can help regulate your circadian rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and improving your overall sleep quality. Finally, I would like to say, don't fight your brain. Understand it. It's natural for your mind to take some time to process the day before settling down. Nobody falls asleep the second they lay their head on the pillow, unless they're extremely exhausted. Stress will always be a part of life. The key is to learn how to manage it during the day, rather than trying to solve everything while lying in bed. See you in the next video. Sleep well, everyone.